The Senate has constituted a 47-man committee to further amend the 1999 Constitution. This is the second time the National Assembly would be amending the Constitution. Senate President David Mark had hinted on Tuesday that the Senate may review the 2010 Electoral Act and deliberate on other fundamental issues such as state creation, the local government system, state police, devolution of powers and revenue allocation.
Tuesday, when federal lawmakers resumed from a 6-week break, the Senate President set the agenda of issues to be discussed by senators. 24 hours later, the Senate President announced members of a committee to further review the 1999 Constitution, perhaps a signal that the Senate intends to hit the ground running.
Members of the Senate Committee on the Review of the 1999 Constitution as amended 2011 to 2015. Distinguished Senator Ike L. Ekweremadu, Chairman. Distinguished Senator Uche Chukwumereje, Member. Distinguished Senator Bello Mohamed Tukur, Member. Distinguished Senator Chris Ngege, Member.
The Constitution and the Electoral Act were amended before the general elections. However, there were issues associated with the amendment of the Electoral Act. The Nigeria Labour Congress had accused the National Assembly of abandoning some aspects of a Justice Uwe's report on electoral reform. Apart from constituting the Election Review Committee, the Senate remembered the late Vice President Admiral Augustus Aikomo, who died last month. There was a minute's silence in honor of the former Vice President.
May his soul rest in perfect peace. Amen.
Thereafter, one after the other, lawmakers paid tribute to the late former Vice President.
Being the public figure that he was and an elder statesman that he was, had no reservations in coming out to say the truth of the matter to the whole nation. And that went a great deal in setting out policies that will alleviate the sufferings of our hospitals as they were then.
Even though Admiral Akoso Aikomo was a military man, but he was very, very democratic. He was the one who stood behind the then military president, IBB, to experiment on the evolution of democracy in Nigeria after a long military rule.
The Senate passed a resolution calling on the federal government to immortalize the late Vice President. Linda Akibe, Channels Television News.